Good morning. So in any high growth technology company, there's always going to be this behind the scenes work or things that are not visible on the surface, but important enough that it cuts across the whole company. So the issues are wide ranging that it goes across people, culture, organizational, project management, governance, and more. So this is where the chief of staff role comes in. But in 2020, we realized that we are at a scale where one person, a chief of staff, will not be able to scale him or herself to tackle all of these issues. So we create our very first chief of staff office. More importantly, we collaborated with other top leaders within Tokopedia with a common mission, which is to really elevate the technology team to be world-class. So we have 6 pillars in the Chief of Staff office, and each pillar consists of leaders and captains from across the technology and the people team. And I believe this is something that is really unique in Tokopedia because we have such a collaborative culture. These sponsor leaders are top engineering leaders in Tokopedia and have their own important areas that they own. But they are humble enough to help and be part of the Chief of Staff office. One pillar is our strategic PMO that deals with the ever-increasing number of work groups that works on important initiatives throughout Tokopedia. These are not the business as usual product feature, but important technology initiatives that need to be implemented across Tokopedia. Considering we have 60 plus teams, close to 1,400 engineers, things get complicated really quickly. So this pillar ensures that we have set the right priorities and manage them effectively. 3 other pillars is our governance pillars. Donnie, who just shared previously about financial optimization that is happening throughout Tokopedia, is part of our financial governance. We have intellectual property governance, which is part of our innovation initiative in Tokopedia. And we have our IT governance, which works very closely with security, enterprise, data, infrastructure, as well as our engineering team. So the 4 out of 6 pillars that I just mentioned, even though they're very strategic and specific to solving the problem at scale in Tokopedia, each of them has one common trait. At the end of the day, fundamentally, it's all about the people within Tokopedia that really lives our collaborative culture. To focus more on people, I would like to hand over to my colleague, Nanang.
Thank you, Azwin. Hello, everyone. I'm Nanang Chalid. I'm the Vice President of People and Office Management at Tokopedia. In Tokopedia, we believe that people is the heart of everything we do. Together with the technology leadership team, we continuously ask ourselves, do we have the right talent, the right capability, the right organization, and the right culture to make Tokopedia as the most admired technology company in Indonesia? In the area of talent and capability, we realize that building technology talents for the company and the country is not easy, while it is actually a success factor if you want to make Indonesia a thriving digital economy. A World Bank study in 2015, for example, flagged the gap of around 9 million talents across sectors in Indonesia, reconfirming an earlier study by BCG that also found that there was a gap of 90,000 senior managers across all industry in this country. With technology leadership support, we have initiated a tech bench program that combines leadership training sessions, mentoring from technology leaders themselves, and giving these promising leaders on-the-job challenges so that it helps accelerate their readiness and preparing them to take larger responsibilities and making a bigger impact for Tokopedia and for Indonesia. In the organization and culture space, we continuously evolve our organizations and creating one Tokopedia technology team that promotes collaborations at everything we do. And that really builds upon our famous 3DNA of focus on consumers, growth mindset, make things happen, make it better. With that in mind, we really believe that a true One Tokopedia technology organizations can then build a platform that stays true to our missions in democratizing commerce through technology in Indonesia. And by evolving the organizations also, we have actually created a lot of growth opportunities for our internal talents. Just in the last 2 years only, we have promoted around 600 nakama, how we call our employees. And what also great to hear is that around 100 out of those 600 are actually female talents. And to drive into that missions of keep inviting female talents to join the technology sectors, we run campaigns. One of the campaigns that Start Summits also has been part of it was the Women in Tech conference that we did in November last year. And by the way, there was around 2,800 aspiring female talents joined that day. And these around 2,800 female talents believe that they can also be part of technology sector in Indonesia and giving back to this country. And all these things are done while ensuring we provide a uniquely Tokopedia's employee experience, which we call Nakama experience. That is high-tech and high-touch at the same time. I mean, where else you can find a company whose senior management, including the co-founder, the CTO, is happily join a company happy hour, not just as a participant, but also as a singer at the event. Those kind of sense of togetherness that really bring a moment to remember for Nakama. And at the same time, we also make sure that when any particular moment when our Nakama require expert help and mental health, they can easily schedule a session with psychologist and counselor from anywhere, anytime, since everyone's still remotely working from home safely, just few clicks away. Our leaders always say that Tokopedia is a magical place. For sure, I can testify for that. We can always make things happen, make it better, with great collaboration between business leaders, and in this case, technology leaders, with us, people, and office management team. Thank you.